I yelled at my boyfriend for waking me up early and he said I ruined his entire day. So my boyfriend Christopher gets up at 5:30 in the morning for work. I don't have to be up until 7 o'clock. We've been living together for about 8 months, and I'm pretty used to him getting ready while I'm still sleeping. Usually he just turns on the light for a minute, grabs his clothes, and goes into the bathroom or kitchen to finish getting ready. It's fine. I barely even wake up most days, but yesterday morning was completely different. He turned on the bedroom light like normal. I heard him walking around and figured he was just getting dressed. Then I heard him in the kitchen making coffee. Still fine. That's the usual routine. But then he came back into the bedroom with the light still on. I could hear him walking over to my side of the bed. Then he tapped my shoulder and said, "Hey, can you move over to the other side?" I was half asleep and confused. I mumbled, "What? Why?" And he said, "I want to get back in bed and drink my coffee. Just scoot over real quick." I was so out of it that I just did it. I grabbed my pillow and moved to his cold side of the bed. He climbed in on my side, propped up the pillows, and started sipping his coffee. The light was still fully on. For like 2 minutes, I tried to fall back asleep, but then I started realizing what was actually happening. He was scrolling through his phone. The brightness was turned all the way up. He was doing that annoying foot tapping thing he does when he's anxious. Not like tapping his foot on the floor, but that ankle shaking thing where your whole leg bounces. The bed was literally vibrating from his leg, bouncing, and he was just casually drinking his coffee like this was completely normal. I opened my eyes and looked at the clock. 5:45. I still had over an hour before I needed to be awake. I sat up and said, "Are you serious right now?" He looked at me all confused like he had no idea what the problem was. "What's wrong?" he asked. I told him I was going home. We don't live together at his place. I usually just sleep over during the week. He got all defensive and said, "Why are you leaving?" "I just wanted to spend some time with you before work." I said, "You wanted to spend time with me by waking me up an hour and a half early and making me move to the cold side of the bed so you could scroll through your phone." He said I was being dramatic and that he'd barely made any noise. I pointed out that the light was on, he was bouncing his leg, and I still had an hour before my alarm. He got weirdly offended and said I was ruining his morning with my bad attitude. I grabbed my stuff and told him I was going back to my place to actually sleep. As I was leaving, he yelled after me that my attitude had completely ruined his entire day, and now he was going to have a terrible day at work. I texted him later asking if he seriously didn't understand why waking someone up to move over so he could drink coffee in bed was inconsiderate. He left me on red for 3 hours. When he finally responded, he said his mom agreed that he was just trying to be close to me and I overreacted. His mom literally always takes his side no matter what. She once defended him when he forgot my birthday because he was busy with work stuff.